This looks very different from what I usually do. Oh, it's gonna be hard to actually get it to capture what I'm building, huh? Okay, this will be weird. This is our welcome in everybody. This is our second ever live stream over on YouTube. I hope everything sounds okay for us. It's gonna be hard to like capture me actually building the thing. So I might invest in like a webcam or something if we continue doing a bunch of live streams so that I can actually have it focus on what I'm building. But it'll be all right for today. Brick Guy, what's up? Cole Mitchell says Luke's Landspeeder. We never get Landspeeders. Best sets for Tatooine display 2020 Cantina, 14 Cantina, 3 2020 Landspeeder, Obi-Wan's Hut, and Trouble on Tatooine. I do want to get Obi-Wan's Hut. That is on my radar for sets I want to get to add to that. So I think that'll be good. What's up, LML? How you doing, man? What's good in the hood? I guess not that much. We're just building the Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder. It's a nice lead up, I think, to the summer wave of sets that I'm going to try and build. Once we get those, here is our box here. I do like how it has a wider display though, like you can see more of the room, which is great because I love taking literally any opportunity I can to show off the Lego collection. So that's good. But let's just go ahead and open up this box. I don't think this is going to take us like too terribly long to build. I don't think it's a very small set. It only has like 236 pieces in it, so it won't take long at all. There's only 3 bags in here. We do have a fair amount of stickers as well, but I don't think this will take us that long at all. The bags seem to be very small too, so this will be exciting though. I'm excited for the poncho for Luke Skywalker, and I think this will look really good next to the Cantina display, kind of like what Cole Mitchell was saying. It'll be a good set to display alongside it, and if I do have space after this, I'm going to try and manipulate my Cantina display space a little bit. I'm going to try to find space for Obi-Wan's Hut, because I think that would be a good set to kind of have in the background as well, kind of have like several Tatooine-esque buildings. Elmo says, I got glasses and I can see better now. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. Good for you. I definitely prefer, whatchamacallit, the glasses to contacts. I used to wear contact lenses and they're a pain in the butt to actually put in, and having to do that every single morning, then taking them out, and I just like couldn't nap with them. So that's good news. That way you can see everything, because if you're anything like me, I literally am like blind without my glasses. So you already got a Luke Skywalker poncho from the custom Cal Kestis I sent you. I thought that was I was like thinking about like where that came from, and I was like, where did he get this poncho from? And that was like, I think I was like, maybe it's from here. So it's good to get confirmation that it is indeed from that. I kind of think I should display him with my BD1 buildable figure, because right now I just have him displayed. I don't even have him displayed. I don't think. I just got him in my bin with my extra Star Wars minifigures. But I think it's time I display him with BD1. I displayed my sequel trilogy C-3PO with the buildable R2-D2. And I thought that looked pretty cool. It was the one with the arm printing and the leg printing, and it's got the cool red arm. And I was like, what I've been trying to do recently is incorporate more stuff that's like just been sitting in a bin into my actual displays. Because like, why buy something just to have it in a bin? You know, so I'm going to try and actually help solve that problem a little bit. That way, when I buy a minifigure or a set, I'll actually be able to see the thing I bought, you know, and it won't just be hidden away. Elmo says, do it. I will definitely. I think that's, I think I will. I'll probably, honestly, when we finish building this, I'll place this guy next to the Cantina. And then I'll tell you what, I will go ahead and get the Cal Kestis minifigure ready to go to be displayed with BD1. Also, we're already almost done with the first bag. This is like legit such a small build, I would say. I feel like most of the actual duration of this live stream is going to be spent just showing y'all everything that's new in the Lego collection, and I'll show off the plans for the future with the August wave as well. The sets I'm going to get, where they're going to go, all that good stuff. So that's like already half of the bag done. It's just this really tiny little build for our Jawa here. That'll be good kind of terrain to have with the Cantina display, and it's always nice to have another Jawa. This one is slightly different from the one you get in the Cantina as well, so that's good. There he is displayed right there. I'm very happy we went with the laptop this time for this live stream. I feel like it's much, much better, though I don't like how you can't really see too much of what I'm doing, though. I'm going to have to play around with that a little bit. Brick Guy, what's up? Cole Mitchell says, I'm going in August 1st. I'm going to start my summer haul at the 332nd and Boba Mech. I'll get Yavin Forward Spider Tank in September with the Advent Calendar and Ahsoka sets. That sounds like a good plan. I think I'm going to get the Spider Tank, but what I recently thought of is I think I love that Bo-Katan minifigure so much that I want to include it with my, prequel display with all of my minifigures. So I think I'm going to try and make space for the arm printing Bo-Katan to go in my prequel shadow box. And then I also want to try and get Pre Vizsla in the very distant future, as he's a very rare minifigure. So not anytime soon, but I want to try and make space for Pre Vizsla and Bo-Katan to go in my shadow box because I really like the look at the new Bo-Katan. And the Spider Tank is cool, but I want to like actually be able to see the Bo-Katan minifigure. And so I think what better place to have like literally probably the best Star Wars minifigure of the year than give her the shadow box treatment, because definitely deserves it because it is just such a detailed minifig. Like the quality and I'm going to a Comic-Con like thing tomorrow, and I'm going to wear a mask that makes me look like an old man. Oh, nice. The quality is definitely worse when you than when you're on your phone, but it's comprehensible. Yeah, because I feel like the when you have your phone, they like place such an emphasis like for the iPhones to have like good cameras. I would say that's like the big priority and why I feel like a big reason as to why they're so expensive. Also, it's Apple, so Apple's just gonna be expensive for no reason. I feel like, but the big reason why iPhones are so expensive is because they put a lot into the actual cameras to make them look as good as they can. And so, yeah, I think when you get a computer, I think that's definitely not as big of a priority. I think the big priority is just like, oh, can you go to whatchamacallit, like websites super quickly? Can it load stuff? And for the most part, my laptop does do that. But I also didn't buy this for the camera, I would say. But good thing is that's always something you can expand on. And same with like a microphone and stuff as well. Where the summer set's gonna go. So I'm mostly buying Marvel stuff actually for my summer wave. I'm not a huge fan of most of the August Star Wars sets, but the September ones look really promising, and I'm excited for those. Yavin 4 is going to go where my I'll show this off too later on in the live once we're finished up with our Landspeeder here, which honestly I don't think will be very long because this bag also has very few pieces. I think the only time-consuming part is going to be putting these stickers on here. But I'm going to put Yavin 4 where my old Death Star Final Duel is. So I'm keeping the diorama, but getting rid of the play set. I might try and sell that. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Because, again, like what I was saying earlier, I don't really like having Lego sets and then just, like, not having them on display. So, like, why have two Death Star duels on display? So I think I'll probably end up letting go of that. I don't even think anybody like wants the old one now that the new and much better version of it has released with the what's it called, the diorama collection. So I don't know if anybody will buy it, but hey, I'll just list it, I guess, see if I can get someone to buy it. I might have to sell it with the minifigures, but I literally have every single one though, like in other sets. Like there's no exclusive minifigures in that set. So like I don't even think letting go of them will be bad, because I did just get some more Royal Guards with Vader's castle, and those were the only minifigures in that set that I really cared about, if I'm being honest. And even if I didn't still have those, it's literally like super cheap to replace them. They're not very desirable Star Wars minifigures at all. So it would have been very, very easy. Just put the old one in your closet, probably. Either that, yeah, or sell it. I don't know what I'll do quite yet, but we'll see, I guess. We should play something on Xbox next week, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, sure. I actually have my staycation next week, so I'm off work most of the time. So I would be down. I think the only really games I play though is like Battlefront, though. So if you play Battlefront, hey, I am down. I will. I've been meaning to play some more Battlefront. I've kind of gotten a little burnt out on Tears of the Kingdom, so like I'm finally starting to play other games. So we'll see, I guess. We will see. Brick Guy says, I saw Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I heard, yeah. You said it was pretty good, right? Which is kind of funny. I feel like you have a very, very, high standard for Marvel movies. Now, like you were saying, Guardians 3 wasn't good the other day, and I was like, whoa. But I'm glad you enjoyed Spider-Verse. I think Across the Spider-Verse is probably one of the better Marvel movies that we have gotten. Just, I would say, period, both recently and just like period, like out of all of the Marvel movies that we have seen before, I think Spider-Verse is just both of them actually are fantastic. I would say I got Game Pass. I'm dying to use it with a friend. It's like expensive too. Game Pass is like what, like $15 a month. So yeah, it's not cheap. So yeah, you gotta utilize it. I don't really utilize it that much anymore. So I've like considered canceling it, but then I'll use it like every now and then. Maybe with my time off next week, I'll actually utilize it. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Also, it is now time to place our first two stickers here. So that'll be good. We only have, no, we still have a lot. It's funny that a set this small has so many stickers in it, but not a lot of actual bricks. So hopefully I'm able to get all of these guys on nice and neat, because if there's one thing that bothers me when I build a Lego set, it is having the stickers be super crooked, because that is just something that always catches my attention with either my Lego sets, or if I'm looking at somebody else's Lego collection, I'll like look at the stickers and be like, maybe could have done a better job on that. Let's see if I can finally get this guy. I hate placing the like kind of curved stickers. Those guys are sometimes a little annoying, but there we go. We got our first one on here now, so that's good. Brick Guy says, I've been playing a lot of GTA. I've never played that before, but I have heard great things about that game. I think it's like on Game Pass too, but I've just never really played it. I know it used to be on Game Pass, but I don't know if it is anymore. And I think it's made by the same people. Rockstar Games is Red Dead Redemption. I've been wanting to play that for a while. I've heard that's a fantastic game. A lot of people say it's like the best game of all time. If that's true, I don't know if I really agree with that, but I haven't played it, so who am I to judge right now? So I guess we'll see. Oh shoot, how do these guys actually attach onto here? I think it slides. Oh, I had to move the Landspeeder around. I'm at the back of the Landspeeder. This goes on the front. I was like, hold on a minute. This is not attaching whatsoever, but we're starting to get the shape of the Landspeeder. That's what we've got so far. So looks decent. I would say I thought it was amazing. It was 100 times better than the last 5 MCU movies. 9 out of 10. Is Battlefront on Game Pass? I think it is. Yeah, because they have a deal with EA where you get the EA Play, I think is what it's called. You get that included with your Game Pass subscription. So like both Battlefront games are on there. Jedi Fallen Order is on there. I think Jedi Survivor, if you have the newer Xboxes. I don't have the newer Xbox, so I can't play Jedi Survivor, unfortunately. I really want to, but mine is just not powerful enough to where it will actually run it. And there's like a bunch of other good games too. Like I think EA is the one that has like all the sports games too, if you're into that. But like honestly, Game Pass is not a bad deal. It's like $10 a month for just like regular Xbox Gold, which is what you need to actually play online with people. And Game Pass for $5 more, you get like a bunch of games bundled with it. So like, I don't think it's a terrible deal at all. Of course, they're kind of removing games every now and then, but they also add a lot too every month, I want to say. And if I'm paying $10 a month, might as well pay the extra $5 and get some nice games in there. Because the other thing is like you don't have to buy the game; you can like kind of try it out, see if you like it, and then if you really like it down the road, you'll know that okay, maybe I should buy this, and then you can save the $5 a month or something. I got Game Pass for $1 for a single month. That's why I got it. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, when I first got my Xbox, I think I got a month of Game Pass completely free. And then after that, because it was like included with your Xbox, I got mine forever ago though. Dang, it's been a minute since I got my Xbox. I remember I got that in 2020. I want to say I was bored with Animal Crossing, and I really wanted to play some Xbox games. I had never owned one, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I remember I used to play a little bit of Sea of Thieves, and I also would play Forza a lot, but I haven't played it since the new one came out. I still have not played the new one, but the one that was, I think it's Forza Horizon 4. I played that so much, I would say, and Fortnite. I was a little bit of a Fortnite kid when it came to my Xbox. I hate to admit it, but like another reason why I got an Xbox, I was like, Fortnite's running super slow on my Switch. Everybody else was playing Fortnite. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it so that the graphics aren't terrible and so that it doesn't run super, super slowly. Because that's the only thing I don't like about the Nintendo Switch is the first party games are amazing. Like some of my favorites that I have ever played, they have a great library on there. But like anytime you play a third party game, it runs so slowly. It's just terrible. Like you can tell that the Switch is definitely a lot, I guess, weaker than the other consoles of the current age. I'm really hoping we get a Switch 2 soon because I think the Switch is also kind of like entering the end of its life. So I'm thinking maybe soon, if not this year, probably next year. Though I feel like Nintendo is kind of nervous to release a new console because the Wii U flopped so hard, and they've actually got something that's successful now. So I feel like they're kind of scared to give us a new console. But I hope we get like a improved Nintendo Switch that's like actually able to run stuff. Also, here's what bags 1 and 2 get you a Luke's Landspeeder. So only one more bag left, and then this set is completely done. This will get us some of the actual details on the top of it, so it won't just look like this ugly skeleton. It's kind of making me want to get the UCS one, but I know I'm definitely not going to have space for that. And if I am going to get a UCS, then I'm going to get the AT-AT or the Razor Crest is what I want to get. But I gotta, if I want to get that though, I have to actually get a new shelf for it because the Razor Crest, yeah, that is a very ambitious set, I would say, to add to the collection. Very, very big set. Also, we have the only exclusive minifigure in this set, and by exclusive, literally the poncho is the only actually exclusive part. We have Luke Skywalker with his poncho here. And those are all the minifigures. You actually get C-3PO, Luke Skywalker, and this little Jawa off to the side with this like little small terrain build, which I like a lot. I don't usually like the side builds too much, but like I'm just trying to add like, you know, anything to my Cantina display where it'll look more like a Tatooine thing and not just the Cantina. So I can kind of have like a little diorama, if you will, of that. I think that's gonna look great next to it now. So I really want to get Obi-Wan's hut, but I'm gonna probably wait on that because you know I'm trying not to buy anything other than the summer wave because I want to kind of focus on that for now. I feel like the last month when like I didn't really release a bunch of sets in July, so I was kind of just buying a lot of retired stuff just to kind of catch up a little bit and get all of the sets that I had wanted, but never really had the opportunity to get. So now that I've done that, I think it's time to focus on those. I would say, do I think I will have space for all the summer sets? I'll have space for all of the ones that I'm buying in August. When we get to September, though, that's when it's going to get, I think, a little iffy because I know I'll have space for the Ghost, and I know I'll have space for Ahsoka's T6 Jedi Shuttle. However, I really want to get the other Ahsoka set, which is the it's the E-Wing versus like the Governor lady's Starfighter. I don't know her name, but it's the E-Wing versus that. And I do still want to try and find space for that. I think I can make space for it, but not entirely sure if my current display will fit it. But I do know I have space for all the stuff in August that I plan on buying. I don't know if I have space for the gunship now, but I'm sure I'll figure something out in the future, though. So we will see. But I have space for all the Marvel stuff that I want, and I have space for Yavin 4, and I have space for the Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack, the 332nd, and I have space for the Spider Tank. All of those are like relatively small sets, except for Yavin 4, but I set aside some space for Yavin 4, and I also measured it too. Like they give you the dimensions on the Lego website, so I measured that out, and it all worked out just fine for us, which was good. But when it comes to the Coruscant gunship and the other Ahsoka set, that's not the Ghost and the T6 shuttle, the E-Wing, that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know. We'll have to reassess a little bit. But I'm very excited to get the new stuff, though. I've been looking forward to it for some time now, so it'll be good to finally have those guys in the collection. I feel like I've just been, the entire summer has been me planning on how I'll actually display these sets, and now it is finally time. On Monday night is when I'm going to stay up till midnight on the Lego website to make sure I can get everything, because I know that Spider-Man No Way Home set is going to sell out so quickly. I already know that's going to be a pain in the butt to get if I don't stay up till midnight to try and get it. I hope the Lego website doesn't crash like it did on May 4th, because on May the 4th, it actually crashed because too many people were trying to buy the new stuff. So I'm really hoping that they are prepared this time and that I'm actually able to get the sets and not have to sit on the Lego website for half an hour. But if that's what I have to do, I'm gonna do it because I'm dedicated and I want the sets. Also, we've got this like back engine to the Landspeeder, and we just have to build the other one. And then there's like a few other plates we got to place. We've got like the windscreen, and then we're done with the set. So, like I said, very short, a lot shorter than the Dark Side Invasion, which was the other set that we have built over on YouTube. And I think the Summer Wave sets then I'm probably going to build live on here. I'm not going to build the whole hall live because that'll just take too long, and I want to get those built up during my little vacation I'm taking from work. But I'm definitely going to build the No Way Home set, and I think I might build the Avengers Endgame set. I think those two will be the ones I build on live, and I think the other guys I'll just like build. I might build the Spider Tank too, but like the big ones like Yavin 4 and the Captain America shield, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and build those on my own time because I really want to get those guys displayed. Because I also want to do a YouTube video on the sets that I have decided to get. You know, I want to get a video out showing off my Summer Wave haul as soon as I can. So I also have to consider that. I think I put this Technic pin in the wrong place. But it's a easy fix though. That's what I like about these kind of smaller sets. If you make a mistake, it's not terrible. I would say you should build 2 more of the Sith art and get the huge Vader. That would be really cool. The ultimate Darth Vader. I have considered that. I only really need one. I would have to take apart the Ahsoka clone trooper to get that, but I don't think I want to take apart the Ahsoka clone. So I think that would be a very good investment, I would say. But question is though, I don't think I have enough space on my wall to actually accommodate that. So while that would be great, I don't know if it'll actually work out. So I guess we'll have to see. We also finally finished our second little engine right here. You can see some cool stickers on there that like have some exposed wires and just like other kind of random stuff, I guess. This will be good to have. Like, I'm literally going to have this displayed right next to the cantina to kind of remake that scene with the orange sand trooper that everybody thought was Commander Cody for some reason, where he's like, what does he say? He says, what is it? It's oh god. These aren't the droids we're looking for. That's what it is. Where he goes, these aren't the droids you're looking for. I'm gonna try and recreate that scene a little bit with the exterior of the cantina. Because I did actually, a lot of y'all said I should display the cantina closed up because it allows me to have more space. And honestly, it kind of does look a little better. So I just like moved the minifigures outside of the cantina so that you can actually see them. And then I think it's amazing because I have space for more kind of Tatooine looking Lego sets, I guess. And it's better, I would say. It's got a very impressive exterior. It looks more complete that way. And I kind of did a best of both worlds where I moved the minifigures on to the outside so that it actually looks like a lot is going on. And it's not just like a kind of ghost town, I guess. So very happy with that. Have an idea what UCS set do you want but don't have space for? Right now, Razor Crest. It is the UCS Razor Crest right now, I would say. But I do have a plan to have space for that. It's just like right now, there is no space. For a while, it was the UCS AT-AT, but I did make space for that when I had to kind of reorganize when I finished up the UCS Millennium Falcon, and I finally got my stand-in from Wicked Brick because it took a while because they're all the way out in the UK. So it took forever for it to get here. But when it did get here, it actually did not fit in the space I had planned for it. So that was kind of bad. But I found space for it. And in finding space for that, I was able to find space for the UCS AT-AT. So I think right now it's definitely the Razor Crest. And possibly the Venator. I feel like the Venator might be a little hard to find space for. Because like I was going with the idea of like having a shelf exclusively for the Venator, which I think will still work, but it's going to be hard to display that. I think I'm going to have to need a display stand, kind of like I did with the Millennium Falcon, where it like angles it at its side so it's not so deep on the thing. I think that would be good. So those two come to mind. I would say I really want the Razor Crest though. That is fantastic set because that UCS set actually has an interior, which is one thing that some of the UCF Star Wars sets kind of lack. especially the Millennium Falcon. I feel like the Millennium Falcon should have had a better interior, but besides the interior, though, that set is just amazing. Love it so much. Just wish it had a more expansive interior. That's what the Razor Crest does a really good job at. Same with the AT-AT as well. That's why I think those are more highly received, I guess. My dad's going to play the Pixar Cars game for the PS2. Oh, nice. I think that was on GameCube too, wasn't it? I think I saw somebody talking about that on TikTok the other day. They said, here's an underrated game. I think that was the original Cars game, I think. But I have heard great things about those for some reason. You wouldn't really think a Cars game would be that good, but apparently it's like it's open world thing where you can explore Radiator Springs, and that sounds like a really fun game, honestly. I've heard a lot of people saying how fun that game is and how it's like a big part of their childhoods a little bit. So a nice little game, I guess. Has a lot of nostalgia for people. Well, I don't share the same nostalgia for it as other people might. I still feel like I can appreciate it as a good game, I would say. Also, we have another sticker for the final thruster here to our Landspeeder, and this is the last sticker of the entire set, which will be good. And then it'll be finally time to place this guy, and I'll show off the new changes. Like, if y'all saw on my TikTok, I did get the UCS gunship from my younger brother, so I'll show off where that is. You can kind of see it in the background, though, but we'll get to see it in more detail, I would say, which will be good. And actually, oh, wow, I think this is the final piece. We have like a little blaster accessory we have to place and a 1x2 tile, but I think that is all. That's all for the Landspeeder. Yep, that's it. We are now done with Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder. A very, very short build. I'll say I'm getting the No Way Home battle in September, and if I enjoy, I'll start getting Marvel Lego again. I think that's a good idea. Will you consider playing GTA? Possibly. I'll have to see. I will keep an open mind. I don't usually play those kind of games, but I will definitely. Everybody has said it's a good game, so I'll keep an open mind about it. Also, here is the finished Landspeeder. We'll see. We'll see. Probably Battlefront will be the big one. As being retired, so this month they haven't been releasing. Yeah, same. Exactly. Maybe get the ECS Razor Crest and AT-AT. Put the AT-AT where you're going to put it, then keep the Razor Crest sealed until you get your own house. If you don't like that idea, maybe just get the place going. I think that's a good idea too, because it'd be good to get it before it retires. And I'm thinking that'll be like not super, super far off, like 2 years maybe. So it'd be good to plan for that. But it's going to be weird carrying y'all around with the laptop instead of my phone. I wish there was a way to like transfer it to my phone for this part, but I guess we'll just deal with it for now. It's hard to get Luke's poncho to not like get all damaged like that. But let's go ahead and move this guy. I'm gonna carry y'all with one hand, and that's what I feared. I was gonna drop the landscape for the thing, but Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder is gonna go right here. I'm gonna get Obi-Wan and have him displayed with it. Let me go get the little piece of terrain. Luckily, it's like made up of literally like 2 pieces, so it takes me 2 seconds to fix it. Like the damage, not terrible at all. We've almost got it all finished up here. If you decide to play GTA, it would definitely be before August 20th if I did decide to. I would say definitely would be before that, because if I am gonna try out a new game, it'll be this week. I would say, because I've got all that downtime. There's our fixed piece of terrain. Awesome. And let's bring this display together finally. So I don't know if I'll have the poncho Luke displayed with this. He looks cool, but I think for now we're just going to have the one with the lightsaber because it's easier to have him sitting down. So this is my Luke Skywalker from the Cantina. He is, of course, going to be in the driver's side. And, I think we found another problem, though. Obi-Wan from the Cantina has his cape right here. So I feel like that might be a little hard to get him to actually sit inside of this. But we'll see what we can do. I might just take the cape off if that's going to be an issue. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of damages it. I don't want it to get too terrible. But for now, it's good, I guess. So there's Luke and Obi-Wan, and I've got them docked right next to our Sand Trooper here. So that's what this looks like. We've got some kind of exterior details right here. I guess we gotta move our Jawa over, put one of the Luke and Ben in the cantina and create a scene. Yeah, I think I might do that. That might be a good idea. And let's put our Jawa back in the terrain over here. I've also got Han Solo and Luke that I've got to do something with. I need to put R2 and 3PO over by the Sand Trooper as well. Maybe I should have them. Are they in the Landspeeder too? I don't think it fits all of them, but that's what we've got so far. So that looks pretty nice. And we've got these 4 that I don't know what to do with, but we'll find something. I'll play with you. It's pretty fun. We need 2 more people if we want to progress with it after the first heist. I'll try it out then. I have heard great things. That's like one of those games that people get addicted to super easily. So I'll keep it in mind. I might download it. If it's on Game Pass still, I'll download it. Also, let's show off everything that's new. It's weird because I can't see what y'all are seeing now because it's on my computer, but that's the new Cantina display with Luke's Landspeeder. I feel like we could definitely move this guy up, put Obi-Wan's hut. So that'll be something to think about eventually. And then what else is new is our UCS gunship display right there. So I like how that turned out. I think I might have to move this guy over if I want to get the new one. I don't even know if he'll fit, so I'll have to wait till that actually gets on lego.com to see how big it is. But I could always move this guy all the way over to make space as well. So I think it'll work. But that's everything that's new. You got the lake view window. Yeah, nice. So there we go, y'all. I think that is a short live stream like I thought it would. But hey, we'll be back next week, though, with the No Way Home final battle. I think is the one we'll build for next week. So thanks for watching, y'all. Always fun doing these guys. I'm still figuring out the YouTube live streams, so they're a bit different. But I'm glad we can capture more in the background with this, though. So I might get a webcam soon for it. We'll see. But anyway, peace out, y'all. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next live stream.